Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be demonstrating a denial of service attack. Currently I have set up both a victim virtual machine, and a Kali Linux machine. Down here in the bottom left corner I have instructions on what DOS attacks we're going to be attempting today. One is called Ping of Death, the other one is a Smurf attack, Fraggle attack, and a Mac flood as well. If you see here download, you'll see the environment setup. You can download VirtualBox, download Kali Linux, download Ubuntu, then create your Kali Linux virtual machine as well as your Ubuntu VM. And after you've done that, similar to one of our earlier labs, you would create a NAT network, add both virtual machines to it, and then install Wireshark on Ubuntu. That being said, I've already created all of that. I currently have Wireshark loaded up on my machine, as you can see. Now to start the attacks. So the first thing you want to do is go to Kali Linux, and you want to make sure you guys are both on the same network. So we're going to open up terminal, do an ifconfig. Take a look there. As we can see here, we are 10.0.2.7. And the reason we're doing this in an enclosed network is because we don't want to cause any issues in the outside world or do anything illegal. So this is a very, very controlled environment, and it would be easy to demonstrate the attack and kind of get the point across. We're also going to do an IP config as well here. Here we see our attack IP address is 10.0.2.5. Perfect. So I'm going to just leave that there, but I'm going to close it on the Kali Linux side. Then we're going to go ahead and use this amazing tool that I personally like to use. Here, let me look it up. It's called EtterCap. There it is. And the reason I like EtterCap is because it has great plugins that allow us to do kind of a test version of a DOS attack, and it kind of makes it easy for you. Now, the attack is only coming from a machine, so probably wouldn't be as effective, but if you wanted to do an attack more effectively, you would need some botnets, which can get you in some legal trouble if you do that without permission or whatnot. But we're doing it the legal way, so let's go ahead and go and use this tool. First, you want to click on Sniff, Unified Sniff. Make sure that your network interface is this. The way we can figure that out is by going back to terminal and doing another ifconfig, and we can see here, let's take a look, there it is, EF00, oh, sorry there, it's right there. Alright, let's go ahead and close that window, close this window. We have confirmed it, hit OK. Oh, alrighty, so now we've started a unified sniffing. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Wireshark to see the traffic on the network here. So we started a live capture. Right now there's no packets. Oh, there's some DNS there going on. Let's go ahead and just restart it so we can make sure we get the right stuff. Alrighty, so the first attack I'm going to go ahead and perform using this plugin option here is a DOS attack. As you can see here, there are many options here, very, very descriptive. This software is, application is very good for testing and learning purposes. So let's go ahead and simply perform a DOS attack on an IP address, which we already know. Very, very simple tool to use. You go ahead and click on the plugin. It says insert the IP address, which is 10.0. So 10.0.2.5. And then it asks for insert an unused IP address. Now what this is specifically for is to make the victim machine think it's coming from a different machine. So we're going to put, let's say, a random IP. We're going to say here 10.0.2.90, actually 78. See if it takes that. And we're going to go ahead and clear this here. There we go, clear. And start the attack. And you're going to see here, it is an onslaught attack on the machine. And what we're doing basically here is just a DOS attack. Just going ahead and throwing every type of connection you can think of on different ports. We have SSH there, we have HTTP, just an onslaught attack on this computer. We're going to go ahead and just continue doing that. Give it a few minutes there. And that's basically what a DOS attack does. It just floods the machine to the point where until it becomes no longer usable. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this attack. There we go. We're going to terminate the attack. So I can show you guys other attacks as well that are DOS attacks. So let's give it a second here while this is calculating. Let's just stop the live actual reads here. Nope, I think we've slowed down our machine. Look how many packets they're just sending. It is an enormous amount of packets. All right, we've stopped this. And we're going to go ahead and start a new live. We're going to discard this one. All right. Oh, still going. Look at that. So we still have it sending packets. Wow, still processing. All right, let's just wait for that to finish here. Now we're broadcasting to see who that is. That's how the machine responds to it. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and reset those procedures. Still doing a broadcast here. Now, the next attack I'm going to do is another DOS type of attack. Let's see where it is here. We have a slate of options here that we can choose from. Here we go, Fraggle attack. And this attack, basically, you'll see, just by looking at it, you'll see what it does. So let's go ahead and start a new live read. Discontinue that. And we're going to see something. Oh, we forgot one thing. We forgot to add the target. So this is important for this type of attack. You have to make sure you add a target, because if you don't have a target, then you don't have an attack. So 10.0.2.5, there we go. We added that target to our targets list. And let's attempt the attack one more time. Here we're trying to find out who this 10.2.78 is. All right, Fraggle attack is on. There we go. And here you see, we have a bunch of UDP echoes going through our network right now. This is what this Fraggle attack does. It just drowns the network until it's no longer functional. It keeps going, it keeps making UDP requests, you keep getting an echo, and it's also a very strong DOS attack as well. All right, let's go ahead and stop that attack. We're going to deactivate it. We're going to refresh here a couple times. All right. So the next attack we're going to see, you guys might have heard of before, is called a Smurf attack. Now what this does, it sends a bunch of ICMP packets through the network, as well drowning the network. After you start this attack, as you can see here, it's just a bunch of pings, drowning the network as much as possible. This traffic can really slow down a network and even halt traffic if it's strong enough. So showed you guys there the Smurf attack, which is really neat. And we're going to go ahead and disconnect it. Now this tool, EtherCap, is one of the nicest tools to really use for training and for learning purposes on different types of denial of service attacks. It does kind of work for you, so it makes it simple. But Kali Linux itself has a bunch of tools here that you can utilize. If you go to applications here, you can see all the tools available. They're set up for you: vulnerability analysis, web application, database assessment, anything you can really think of. Kali Linux is one of the best exploiting tools available, and just for practice as well. So let's go ahead and continue. Now, the last attack I'm going to show you guys is actually pretty cool. So this attack, you're going to see here, we're going to send through the network a bunch of fake MAC addresses. Let's take a look here. The attack is it's actually called a MAC flood. So through the LAN with random MAC addresses. Let's go ahead and do that. Bam, look at that. Look at all those ARP requests, just a bunch of random MAC addresses. This can just literally destroy a network, the traffic especially. It can make it really hard to do some stuff. Let's try to go on Firefox here. Seems to still be working, which is good. Alrighty, but as you can see here, pretty strong attack as well. Alright, let's go ahead and stop that flood. There we go. So again, this is a very great tool to use when trying to do a DOS attack. And there's many other areas here you can use. Basically here, you see here you can send visited URLs to the browser. Let's actually give that a shot, see what it does. Alright, see what kind of traffic we got here. Never use this part, but it's one of the great tools if you set it up properly that you can definitely use. But mostly what we covered here today was all of the types of way you can do a DOS attack. There are many other ways as well. And this, again, like I said, is a really great tool for this type of attack. Yeah, thank you very much, and you guys have a nice afternoon.